Puff, I know we're playing the team bottom of the league, mate, but you can only beat what's in front of you, and that was a good win, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, and that's exactly right. It was like a professional performance, really, to come up here. It can sometimes be difficult, the sort of the conditions. It was windy today, the sort of the gradient, if you like, of the pitch isn't always great, but I think we did well today. We probably took our foot off the gas a little bit after the first 2 goals, which was a little bit disappointing, but I think we got our just desserts in the end.
I was going to say, it's never easy to come here, no matter how they're doing in the league, because that pitch is a big level, isn't it?
It is, yeah, and like ironically, it's not very level, but yeah, but it is a leveler. But regardless, like you say, that if you encourage teams, it doesn't matter whether they're bottom of the league, top of the league, whatever. If you encourage them and let them into the game, they can score goals. People are capable of doing that, and I think we, at the right times, we nipped those chances in the bud for them.
The wind seemed to drop later on, but we played some good stuff in a strong wind, especially early on, then probably for the whole of the second half.
Yeah, I think if it's windy, you generally have to keep it on the deck, or it just becomes a little bit of a battle. So, and listen, we're not sort of telling the lads they have to do it one way or the other. They're out there, they're the ones that see the angles, sort of different to us at times, and if that's what options they choose, and then that's fine. If it comes off, it's brilliant.
And there was a number of candidates from one of the match, mate, but it's yet another hat-trick for Luke Spalding. He's running away with the golden boot this year. He's having a fantastic season, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He was absolutely brilliant, and obviously the first 2 goals, it's sort of, like we've mentioned just through the couple of questions earlier, it just puts them to bed a little bit, and just kind of it sort of, I suppose, keeps them sort of back and stuff. But as far as Luke's concerned, he's been excellent today again. And he's really positive, and the finishes now probably, and he would probably admit himself last season probably weren't going in, but this year he's added that little bit to his game, which can only help us.
We strolled through the second half, mate, and I know you pride yourself on how fit the lads are, but were we so much fitter than them, do you think?
Yeah, probably, but like you'd mentioned earlier, if you keep the ball and it's the opposition doing all the running, then you don't have to do as much of the running. But if we get ourselves into good positions, good angles and stuff like that, we can do that. But again, it's just about choosing the right sort of time to do it and the right options, and if you have to sort of get rid or you have to battle, then that's fine. We're prepared to do that as well.
And as well as we played, mate, I'd say that was a good clean sheet, because Kieran had to make the odd save here and there, didn't he?
He did, both halves, yeah, and that happens. Like we say, you sort of, you get 2-0 up and you think, oh, it's going to be a stroll in the park, and potentially you sort of take your foot off the gas a little bit. Not from our point of view, but it happens. And again, you'd mentioned the pitch earlier, but he's had to make a couple of saves at important times, because if it had gone sort of 2-1, it could have been a different game. But he's done his job at the right time, and it's helped us.
And I'd like to say, mate, that I said in Tuesday's interview that someone very soon was going to get a good thumping. So can I just say I told you so?
You can say I told you so, aye, and it was today. And I mean, listen, this is nothing against them, but it could have been more today. But like we've just mentioned there, they could have scored as well. So I think from our point of view, we probably wanted a few more, and we probably could have got a few more, which if there's any sort of negatives or whatever, that's what we'll take from that, and we'll try and work on that in the future.
I always ask you about injuries, mate, and I had a quick chat with Sam Taylor pre-match, and he said he's finally fit. Now the goalkeeper position is going to be quite competitive, isn't it? Because Kieran's done really well, hasn't he?
He's done excellent, and he's got a clean sheet today, but Sam's back in the squad, and we'll sort of, if and when he's needed, I'm sure he's fit. It's been a bit of a blow at the start of the season, sorry for him. Obviously we brought him in to play in goal. He got himself injured quite early, but that's it, and he's back now. There's plenty of games to go at. Obviously we're still in a couple of cup competitions, so there'll be a sort of time and a place for Sam to get his games.
And next up, mate, we finally have a home game after 10 league games and 6 cup games all the way from home. But expecting a good crowd and hopefully a good win. Are all the lads looking forward to this one?
Yeah, all looking forward to it. We keep saying, like, we forget that it's still the same Dean Street. We're like, oh, the new ground, the new pitch and stuff like that. But yeah, really looking forward to it. We're going to be training there this week, so we'll sort of have a look at it, get our surroundings. We've seen pictures and that, but not necessarily it's all we talk about, but you can tell people are sort of looking forward to being back and getting on the pitch and get going with some home games.
Well done today.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.